If you are into IT industry and if your aim is to win big clients and recurring customers, I have seen managers, freelancers, IT entrepreneurs, and many other IT specialists. They are making one big mistake, which is in communication. Yes, they don't understand how to communicate effectively with their clients. They don't understand when to send the proposals. Sometimes they don't even respond their emails and phone calls on time. And I have also seen a big thing, which is some people don't understand the real difference between verbal communication and the written communication, and hence losing a lot of important big opportunities and projects. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss all these major mistakes in communication skills, and at the end of the video, I'm going to share some important tips and techniques on how to win projects in bulk so that you can start winning your own desired projects. So, are you guys ready? Welcome to Wintech Projects. If you have come first time to this channel, my name is Prashant and I'm founder of Wintech Projects, and on this channel we discuss several new and interesting topics on how to win IT projects in bulk. Effective communication is the foundation of successful project winning. So let's explore some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Scenario number 1, lack of initial clarity. The first aspect of poor communication is lack of initial clarity. Let's take a look on this example.
I need a website for my business.
Great. Can you provide more details about what you're looking for in your website?
Well, I want it to look modern and professional. It should have some pages about our company and services, and maybe a blog section.
Okay, that's a good starting point. Do you have any specific design preferences or color schemes in mind?
I'm not sure. Just make it look nice.
Alright, we can work with that. What functionalities do you need on the website? Will you be selling products online or collecting user information?
No, we don't need an online store or anything like that. Just a simple contact form should be enough.
Got it. And what is your preferred timeline for this project?
As soon as possible, but I'm not in a rush.
So in this conversation, what do you think? What is missed out? Yes, there is some gap in the initial clarity. So the freelancer has to make a lot of assumptions and guesswork. And believe me, this is going to be a disaster because we need to understand there can be several issues. Like, for example, the design might not align with the client's vision. Important functionalities could be missed out. Or the project can take longer time than they expected just because of requirement of more revisions in the project. So when acquiring a client, it is crucial to have clear understanding right from the start of the project. Failing to establish this foundation can lead to misunderstandings, delays, and ultimately an unhappy client. The second aspect of poor communication is inadequate listening. Yes, poor listening skills. Let's see an example.
I want a logo that represents our company's values and conveys a sense of professionalism.
Understood. Could you please elaborate on the specific values you'd like the logo to represent?
Well, we value innovation, trustworthiness, and reliability.
Alright, those are great values. And what kind of visual elements do you have in mind to represent those values?
I was thinking maybe incorporating a gear or a light bulb to symbolize innovation, and perhaps a shield to represent trustworthiness.
Okay, I see where you are going with this. So, you want a logo that combines those elements and evokes professionalism. Is that correct?
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
Now, if I ask you, what was the missing point here? Yes, that's correct. In this scenario, the agency or the company, they missed out completely the opportunity of actively listen and understand the client's needs. By not asking follow-up questions or seeking further clarifications, the agency or the company might end up presenting a logo design that does not fit well to the client's expectation. This miscommunication lead to disappointment, revisions, and further delays in the project. Another aspect of poor communication is lack of timely updates. Yes, I have seen entrepreneurs, freelancers, they are not following up on time. Now, let's take a look at this example.
Hi, I just wanted to check on the progress of our website project. It's been a while since we last spoke.
Oh, apologies for the delay. We have been working on the design and development, and it's coming along well.
That's good to hear, but I was hoping for more regular updates. I feel a bit in the dark about what's happening.
I understand, and I apologize for the lack of communication. We will make sure to provide you with more frequent updates from now on.
Now, what do you understand after listening to this interaction? In this scenario, it's pretty obvious that IT sales specialist failed to provide timely updates to the client, resulting in a breakdown of communication and client dissatisfaction. The client felt uninformed about the progress of the project, leading to feelings of uncertainty and frustration. And who will like to face such situation daily? No one, right? Don't you feel that the client should be kept in the loop while you discuss about the project? Share the updates on time. Also, to avoid that negative feeling when you have a gap in the communication. Client feel anxiety. Client feel a lot of negative emotion that might have a loss of trust. Remember, transparency is the key to maintain healthy and long-term relationships. Now, the fourth and the last aspect of poor communication is overlooking communication channels. Yes, let's look at an example.
I've been trying to reach you for the past couple of days, but I haven't received a response to my emails.
Oh, I apologize for the inconvenience. I haven't been regularly checking my email. Did you try reaching out through any other channels?
No, I assumed email was the best way to contact you since we used it initially.
I understand, and I apologize for the oversight. In the future, let's establish a more direct and efficient mode of communication, such as using project management tools or scheduling regular phone calls.
Let me ask you guys, what do you see in this scenario? In this scenario, the freelancer literally overlooked the mode of communication, which is of prime importance when you want to start establishing the relationship, or it's during the communication of the project, or during the closing of your project, or even after closing, isn't it? I'm sure you will agree that each client has their own preferred mode of communication, be it email, be it a phone call, a chat, or a project management tool. As a freelancer or a web agency, it is vital to establish the mode of communication and then align with the preferences of the client. In this way, you can maintain open line of dialogues and avoid miscommunication. All right, so far we discussed 4 big communication loopholes, and now let's explore how to overcome these common and big communication issues. Let's get started. Here are a few tips. Tip number 1, start with a detailed project kickoff meeting to establish clear goals, requirements, and expectations. Tip number 2, actively listen to your client's needs and concerns, asking clarifying questions whenever necessary. Tip number 3, set up regular check-ins or progress reports to keep your clients updated on the project's status. Tip number 4, utilize project management tools or communication platforms that streamline clients' interactions. And finally, tip number 5, be responsive and timely in your communication, addressing client queries promptly. So guys, I hope that you like this video as we discussed the miscommunication or poor communication issues, and also we shared some important tips on how to overcome these important issues. Now here, I would like to ask you guys, what kind of issue you face the most? Out of these 4, just write in the comment box which mistake or which communication issue you face a lot. Feel free to write in the comment box below, and I'll make sure that I respond to your comments. Remember, effective communication is the key to success in building the relationships, winning a project, or winning recurring and multiple projects. By avoiding the poor communication mistakes, you can easily set yourself apart from the competition, and also you can build long lasting and healthy relationship with your clients. So that's it guys in this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on the like button down and also hit the bell icon to subscribe my channel, because on WinTech Projects we discuss several new and interesting topics on how to win IT projects in bulk. And do comment below what kind of topics you want me to cover up in the next videos. Until then, I wish you all happy freelancing, happy winning, and happy rehashing. Goodbye and take care.